All right, time for another episode of the Joshcast. I sounded so depressed when I said that. It's because I am! I just want to read the news. I want to read the news today and see what happens. See what that does. Israeli political rivals form unity government to end more than a year of deadlock. When it comes to the Middle East, I think deadlock has been... no deadlock has ended. I don't even know what that means anymore when I hear this. They ended deadlock in the Middle East. We all agree at the next meeting we're going to have Dasani. And other than that, it's war! Yeah, and it's tough to talk about the Middle East and Israel as someone who is culturally Jewish, which means I have the face, but I don't go to shul. I don't do all the. I wasn't bar mitzvahed, and I don't feel like I really have a horse in the race, or rather a horse in the race, when I'm giving my opinion on what Israel and Palestine should do, or what Israel should do, I should say. I don't think Palestine's in a position to do anything at this point. What's my opinion? No borders. No more borders. No more countries. We become the united world of Facebook. That's what I think. And all these differences of religions, all the religions are the same thing. It's just less coherent versions of the Avengers. That's all religion. It's the Marvel Universe, but with less guidance, with a little too much filler. That's what all religions are. Kind of the religious story is what happens when DC tries to have an extended universe and they don't quite make it to Marvel. You get religion. That's my hot take on that. All right, what are some other... Spain cancels running of the Bulls festivals in Pamplona. I'm sure the Bulls don't mind. I'm sure the Bulls are thrilled that they don't have to risk death. And that's the fascinating thing about this virus. It seems to only be doing good things for the environment. Every single thing I read. Oil is plunging because no one can drive anywhere. No one can fly anywhere. And lo and behold, the sky is blue again. So, really debatable as to whether or not this is a good or a bad thing, depending on who you are. If you're a bull, it's like, why can't there be more of these viruses? Any of you other bulls know how to make a virus? Let's keep this going. This is phenomenal. We're in bull heaven. Think of all the China shops that we can enter into now that are empty. The U.S. oil market undergoes historic collapse, dropping into negative territory. So is this the time to buy oil? I don't know. I don't understand the workings of the market. How's solar doing? They never talk about how solar's doing. I feel like there's one solar panel company that makes one solar panel a year, and because every neighborhood has the one house that has solar panels. So I feel like they're just still trucking along. I'd love to do solar, actually. Just to give myself another reason to feel superior to people. I think that the big story that I've been really chewing on, metaphorically chewing, not literally chewing. I was chewing on Special K. That's what I had for breakfast today. Special K and a banana, because I'm a 50-year-old white woman who's having osteoporosis problems. So I Georgia wants to reopen next week. And I'm conflicted. I am conflicted. Because on the one hand, I already jumped to the other hand, which tells you where it's about to tell you how I really feel when I say I'm conflicted. Is me being conflicted being politically correct? Quite possibly. But I am conflicted because on the one hand, this is increasing the chances of more people dying. But on the other hand, I really want the economy to get back up and running because there's so much uncertainty. And so I don't know who to root for in this. I guess if Georgia reopens and things are fine and everyone else feels okay to reopen and we reopen faster, that's a good thing. On the other hand, if it reopens and there's a surge, it's going to cause everyone else to close down longer. This feels like in the classroom when the teacher says, you all need to be silent while I leave the room for 2 minutes. And there's always that one student, that one kid who's going to defy the teacher's orders. And this is one of those teachers that believes in communal punishment. So if one person acts up, no one can go to recess. I had to deal with that in elementary school. Which is almost as bad as a pandemic. But that's what this feels like. And Georgia is like, no, I'm just going to keep talking. But the teacher said, I don't care. I'm Georgia. I am Georgia. You can't stop me. And Massachusetts is in the corner going, he's going to get us in trouble. He's going to get us in trouble. Colorado is too stoned to care. And California, which is the largest student in the room, is sitting in the back quietly thinking, could I take him? Could I take him down? I could take him down. What would that mean if I took him down? So that's my thought there on that. I don't know. I'm a tad concerned. Just a tad. Germany's Oktoberfest has been called off due to coronavirus concerns. Doesn't that take place in September? It's clear mass gatherings are a major way of spreading the virus, so canceling Oktoberfest is quite right. Here's my thing, though. If we have to cancel these events, I don't think we should cancel them. We should just move them into the home. The core of Oktoberfest is drinking, and I think we can make some adjustments here, and we can do a wicked Oktoberfest throughout the whole world. Many of us are celebrating Oktoberfest right now. Literally, as I record this podcast at 9:29 a.m. in the morning. I think there are people who are celebrating Oktoberfest as we speak. Same thing with wrestling. Like the WWE, I know they're still going and they're actually doing, but I think the WWE should continue wrestling, but they should maintain social distancing to do it. Because I think what that will lead to is the National World Chair Throwing Federation. It's just a room full of two big guys and a bunch of empty chairs, and they're just throwing chairs at each other, and the first one to bash the other one in the face wins. That's entertainment! All right, what else is going on? It's been 10 years since Deepwater Horizon exploded in the Gulf of Mexico. The good old days. When disasters were only regional. Officials knew coronavirus would spread at the Houston rodeo. but they proceeded with the event anyway. Wow. Scandal. Looks like it was somebody's first rodeo. Boom shakalaka. I was at a rodeo once in my life with my parents. And we were standing around the rodeo looking around, and we were saying to ourselves, why are we here? Why are we here? We don't care. We're liberal Jews. This is not where we belong. Is this even kosher? We're probably allergic to everything in this room. And we never went to another rodeo. And I feel good about that. I do. I'm not saying I'm a saint. I still eat meat. I'm just saying I'm the kind of saint who feels like he can be a saint as long as he's not in the same room as the animal is being abused. So I'm really not a saint at all. I deserve whatever I get. Regeneron's coronavirus treatment could be saving lives by fall. That's a good name right there. Regeneron. It's a better name than, we're deadathon. We're deaderon. Regeneron sounds like somebody who works for Megatron, though. Specifically, he's the one who recharges Megatron's batteries. This could go dirty. I could go dirty with this right now. I'm feeling a bit tired. Regeneron. Ugh. Yes, Lord Megatron. You know what I want. AC? No. DC. Singapore removes COVID-19 superheroes from website after complaints. Okay. Circuit Breaker comic superhero team after receiving quite a lot of feedback. What are they? What are these superheroes? Let's take a look. Circuit Breaker, which is somebody who is in a giant mech suit that I guess keeps them away from touching people. Great! Give us a healthcare system that can afford to make those mech suits, and I'll be right there with you. Maw-Man, M-A-W-A Man, Maw-Man. I don't even know what Maw-Man does. He kind of looks like Cyclops. Dr. Disinfector, that's pretty clear. Got a lot of hand sanitizer. Why is Dr. Disinfector not in a mech suit? Shouldn't they all be in mech suits? Only Circuit Breaker is in the mech suit. There's a lot of problems with this. Fake News Buster. Fake News Buster has a lot of pockets in his outfit and a giant mallet that I assume he uses to bust fake news. I don't think Fake News Buster knows where the news is right now, unless he's bashing laptops. I think his weapon of choice should be, I believe, email. Care Ladie. What does Care Ladie do? She has no protection, no protective face mask. She's very attractive looking. Maybe she's making TikTok videos. I don't know what Maw-Man is doing. Oh, the backstory from Maw-Man, an intense hatred for the UK's Liverpool Football Club. What does that even have to do with fighting the virus? That's hilarious. We need to come up with these characters for this antivirus campaign. What do you have, Bill? Oh, I've got screw the Broncos. Bill, we know you're a Raiders fan, but this really doesn't have anything to do. Screw the Broncos! I think a lot of people will get on board with that. They don't want to go to Broncos games. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, I'm not. No, and they actually have backstories for these people. Care lady. Oh, that's what it is. Uses empathy to absorb all negativity. Very attractive. She's a supermodel. That's interesting. I didn't know that empathy was related to your breast size. Fascinating. Yeah, I see why this failed miserably. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. I feel good about what we accomplished here. I feel like time really flew by. Did it? How long have I been at? Oh, 17 minutes? My God, time really did fly by. All right, bye. Have a good day.